Walmart warns it will be raising prices on some items as a result of President Trump's tariffs. During an earnings call today, the CEO said even at the reduced levels, the higher tariffs will result in higher prices. The price hikes will go into effect later this month. For more, let's bring in MarketWatch financial columnist James Rogers. James, thanks for being here. What items are we likely to see go up?
Thanks, Lindsay. Wow, I mean, it's quite the message from Walmart today. Like, such strong language. They're talking about the magnitude of the tariffs. And yeah, they're talking about the difficulty they'll have actually absorbing this pressure. So they didn't spell out too many specific items at this stage. There were a few that were thrown out there. They talked about like the pressure on bananas, avocados, coffee, certain goods from South America. They mentioned those few foodstuffs. But they did say that, we're going to see more markups than normal during the second quarter. And, it then begs the question, like, what are we going to see throughout the rest of this year? They're talking a lot about how they're going to have to manage inventory. They also mentioned Christmas and Halloween. Like, let's not forget, Halloween's only 5 months away. These companies with all these sophisticated supply chains, they have to plan months and months and months in advance. So they talked about how they're going to tackle that situation moving forward later this year, which goods they're going to go for. How are they going to manage everything? There seem to be a lot of unknowns, but they clearly want to put that message out there to make the market and make investors aware of the situation that they're dealing with. And I think this is really notable because we're at the start of the retail earnings season. Walmart has kind of set the tone with these comments today. Next off, we're going to have Target coming up. We're going to have Costco, then the likes of Lowe's, Home Depot. So there's, this was a very, very worrying message that they put out there in terms of like the broader retail sector, despite putting out good first quarter results.
A new economic data out today shows the producer price index, this measures price changes for certain domestic producers, fell in April. Economists weren't expecting that. But do you think that will last?
So, yeah, I mean, look, this index, it's benefited partly because of lower egg prices. Finally, we got some good news around eggs, lower gas prices. So these were things that drove that number today. But let's not forget, like, the tariffs, they were, we heard about a lot of them at the start of April. They were introduced many of them in mid-April or late April. So I don't really think that April is such an effective benchmark for where we're at with tariffs. I mean, you have to look at the amount of upheaval there has been in supply chains. And as, getting back to Walmart's comments earlier, will continue to be upheaval and turmoil during the coming months. Like, that is going to have an effect on things moving forward. And like, there is a feeling that this number, although, a decline in April, like the biggest April decline we've seen for that number since the pandemic in 2020, that maybe this isn't a sustainable number, that this is a one-off. And the bigger picture is what we're going to see later this year. And it's going to be driven by things like supply chain and the broader fallout of these tariffs, which, as we're seeing, we're only really at the start of this now. So there's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot we're going to see this year. And there's also going to be a lot more upheaval.
All right, James Rogers, thank you.